There is one simple thing that you aren't doing with your student loans that is costing you a bunch of money, and that is you aren't allocating your extra payment towards a specific loan. Hey, what's up guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel for all things millennial, money, debt-free living. If you want to learn how to live debt-free, subscribe to the channel. This is where I'm talking about how to get rid of those student loans. And there's one thing that you aren't doing, and that's not telling your extra payment in your student loan account where to go and apply it to one specific loan. I made this mistake most of my debt-free journey, and I hate to admit that because I thought I had done so well paying off my student loan debt in a short amount of time. And I figured out that there is actually a way to allocate your extra payment towards a specific loan. I'm going to show you how. I'm using an example from Great Lakes. So if you have Great Lakes, you're going to really love this video, but this will work for any third-party student loan servicer that you're working with, making your payments into. So hop right in. Let's go. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to use Great Lakes. You're going to log in into your dashboard and under Manage Payments, and this will work for whatever provider you have. Trust me on this. Find the button that says Make a Payment, and when you go there, you're going to check which loans you want to make an extra payment towards, and make sure you have your payment type set to other amount or a certain amount, and then type in your extra payment that you want to put towards. And this is really fun because I want you guys doing this on a one-time occurrence so that you can change your extra payment amount to whatever you can afford for that month. So if you're able to pick up a side hustle or cut areas in your budget, then you can add even more money and more of an extra payment towards your student loan debt. So make sure you click on your paying extra, and in Great Lakes you would select I'd like to review and allocate my excess payment while scheduling my payment. Then you click continue. Another thing that I want to note here that really annoys me about Great Lakes is that they have this little drop down that says consider your options. There's two options to allocate your extra payment. There's the standard and there's the custom. And what really pisses me off about Great Lakes is that underneath the standard allocation, they write in italics, most common, and custom is least common. And I hate that because what you want to do is the custom allocation. If you use the standard allocation, what they're going to do is they're going to apply that extra payment to any outstanding balance first, and then they're going to apply, in this case, for Great Lakes, they'll apply the extra payment towards the loan with the highest interest rate, which is fine, but how do you know which one it is? Because in this example, there's several loans with the same interest rate. So it's really kind of pointless. And newsflash, you are paying outstanding interest rate regardless, because your student loans accrue interest every single day. So you're always going to have outstanding interest until the loan is paid off. That's why the custom allocation, and you get to pick which single loan you want to apply your extra payment towards, is way more effective because you will see how quickly you can pay off that single loan. If you're like me, I had like 10 loans, you'll see eliminating that single loan is going to be a great motivator. Whether you're paying off debt snowball or debt avalanche, you have got to pay towards one single loan. Otherwise, it's going to just do its own thing, standard, most common, and guess what, guys? Debt-free millennials is not common, so you want to do the least common method, which is the custom allocation. So you're going to click continue if you're in Great Lakes, and then you are going to set what loan you want. What loan you want to get rid of first, and this is amazing because what you're going to do is you're going to, depending on how you're paying it off, you're going to put it towards that loan with the highest interest rate and highest outstanding balance. To me, that would make the most sense if you were trying to pay this off and try to avoid the least amount of interest that you pay into this. Or you can do it like how I did and just focus on the smallest total outstanding balance. So I would just pick the smallest loan. In this case, I'm looking at $73.80. That's easy. I could easily pay that off now. So I would focus and zero in on that one. And then after that, my next extra payment, once that one's paid off, would be the $1172.21. And done. And I would focus all of my efforts on that single loan until that one is paid off, and then the next, and then the next. So I think this is where you can easily allocate your excess payment. And I would do 100%. Don't try to change this up and split it up, because that's not really going to get you anywhere quickly. And if you're asking yourself, well, if I only allocate it towards a specific loan, won't those other loans still accrue interest? Yes, it will. But the idea is you will be quickly motivated to pay it off, and it is more efficient and effective this way to do it one loan at a time. Head down, step by step, one loan at a time. And then you'll want to click on one time. I mentioned this earlier, one time, so that you can change your allocation for the next month, and then schedule it and see how quickly this happens. I'm very curious to know how many of you guys are manually allocating your extra payment towards a specific loan. This is the best hack for getting rid of your student loan debt quickly using your DIY method. I want to know in the comments, are you doing this? Are you taking advantage of this? This is the best way. If I had known this sooner, I think I would have easily paid off my student loan debt quicker than the 2 years and 5 months that I spent doing that whole journey. So let me know. Student loan debt, you in it? Manually pay that shit. Let's go.